Welcome to Condo Living Series number 17. We're up on the roof now. We got out of our unit finally, and we're on the roof. We're finding out where all that air is coming from that's going come into our corridor and into our unit. So this is where we're at right now, and we're going to be showing you very soon the make-up air unit and the servicing that our building manager does on that unit, and also the inspection that we're doing on the chiller that he does, and the roof itself, to make sure that it's clean, maintained. It's a preventative maintenance system. We have a contractor that comes in once a year as well to do that. So thank you for coming along with us. We'll show you about the make-up air. Okay, I brought along my camera lady. She's also my wife. She runs two roles here. So thank you for coming up and getting our pictures up top. Okay. Well, Holger, what do you think? Do we have some fairly good air up here?
It's nice and clean today, yes.
Now, what about the filters? I noticed we got some forest fires over there from time to time, don't we?
Yes, so when we have forest fires or heavy particulates in the air, I put in carbon filters.
Okay.
Or charcoal filters. And if we don't, we put in the normal filters that are supplied with the building.
Okay, what about the, I noticed we've got a lot of greenage too in here, trees, and there'll be pollen in that. And I noticed over there as well, although we got a lot of evergreens, we also have a lot of pollen. Do you have to do anything different for that?
No, just the regular filters, but that you bring up a good point that in the springtime when all the street cleaning and everything is going on, there's a lot of dust. And so what we have to do is I have to change the filters more often than say once a month, sometimes every 2 weeks. When there's a forest fire, I have to change them every week. But generally you get away with about 4 to 6 weeks.
So that will really save you a lot of filters down in your unit, because this is the air that we're sending down to you. So,
correct.
So that's good. So we're trying to keep your filters clean, but you're going to have to do your part and clean them as well once in a while down there. Thank you very much. That MUA there stands for make-up air. So this is going to be, I see we're up on the roof right now, and I want to show you how that holder will actually, if we're going to change the filters, which we're not going to today, there's a switch where you would shut off the unit before doing that. So, and then you have to make sure you turn that back on before you head back down.
And these are our compressors for air conditioning.
But it's only air conditioning for the exchange air, not our main air conditioner. Well, your ceiling, and they'll give you the cool air. So
here, Patrick, is the hot air.
There's the hot air.
Gas-fired hot air, yeah.
Hot air, and that's
on right now, actually.
That's right, and by the regulators, that's run by gas, eh?
Yes.
Okay, so that is going to be the air that's coming down and coming into our corridor, or you can call it a hallway. And once it comes out, if you can, on the upper floors, they have a different louver than they have on the lower floors. On the lower floors, you actually can adjust them to make the air go in different directions. But the secret is, once we've did all this and we've got the air down to your unit, if you don't have any openings underneath your door, this is useless. You're not getting any air into your unit. So you better have it designed to have air to come underneath your door to go in. Once it's in your unit, then you have your bathroom fans that can actually take the moisture that's in your home and actually take it out. And you're getting, and I'll show you, we're caged in here right now, but once we go down one floor, you'll get to see the air that we get. Maybe you can take a shot up in the air there and take a look. That's going to be the air. Now it's going to change depending on what time of the year. This is our control unit, and it controls most of the time in warmer weather. It'll just bring in the air as you see it right now. But if it gets cold, it will turn on the heaters and preheat the air. So there, Holger's showing you there right now on that. And that's what controls that. Some people are asking why it comes off and on, and it depends on the temperature. Control there is what determines what that is. So
right now there's a call for heat, and then if it was too hot, we have a call for cool.
Cool, down below. Okay, thank you, Holger. Ever see a thermostat locked in a locked cabinet in an office? The reason being is that everybody in that office wants it set at a different temperature. just doesn't work. Well, the same with our controller unit. It also will have to be followed guidelines as to when the air is turned up and heated up, and the air is just natural outside air, and the actual time frame between the heating and the natural external air. Otherwise, it'll just be a total disaster. I have been following documents similar to the ones that I have here. Plus, we use licensed service contractors in the HVAC industry, and we've also brought in those that are involved with balancing as well. In this YouTube, I am just getting the information from the science, also our tradespeople, our technicians, and those that are certified in the balancing industry as to what the makeup air system should be doing, and helping us to see how that we can actually follow it. As for other concerns about noise levels, if we start to open up the door, and that, them are all issues that I won't be covering because they are of a different nature. Mine is just simply the purpose of the makeup air system and how it is supposed to be operated. Well, hello there again. It's Patrick back again, and with the makeup air. Remember, we were on the roof and we were looking at the makeup air unit, and we said it was coming down a chute and would be coming into all of the corridors. Well, this is where it's coming off of that chute. I just want to show you that, see there, that air that's coming out of there? So the air is not stopped, it's coming down. It's come into our unit, and I want to show you, now that the air is in our corridor, I wanted to show you that it is, where is it going when it gets here? Well, come down this way here, and I'll take you to a stairway, and I want to show you here that under the stairway, the door, we have no problem. There's a hole right underneath there. See that? It's right in there. It's right there. The air can come out, it can go in here. What about going into people's units? Can it go in there? No, it's closed. The other units over here, they are also sealed down, and nothing can come in. Nothing can come in. Now come over here to the elevators, and we have, obviously, the elevator's got to go up and down, and the door's open and closed, so it can't be sealed tight. So air is going in there. If we go down and we look at the other units here, where our electrical wires and electrical comes up, so this is called the electrical room. And it also has just a brush on the bottom, so you can actually get air in there. See that? All over. So this air can get in all over there. But it's not going to get in until you get back down here. And I'll show you here, and I'll get you to take a look at our stairs again. Stair 2, fire exit only. And look at down here. Whew. Almost going through it sideways. So the air is getting in there, but they're not getting in the suite doors. In the corridor that I'm looking at right now and taking pictures of, you'll notice that the doors are sealed pretty tight here. There shouldn't be a weather strip and seal this off. There should be anywhere from a little over a quarter to a little less than a half inch. I took the weather strip off and cut 4 holes in it, a 1/4 inch high and a 1/2 inch across, 4 of them, to see how that would work. Then I took the powder I had that used for wind direction on the outside, and look at it coming right through. So now we got the air in the unit. Now you can see the makeup air is in my unit, and if I turn the bathroom fan on, you should be able to see, take the moisture outside. You've seen where the air come down from our makeup air unit, and it come to the corridor, and now you can see where it's coming in under the door. I'll be taking some pictures of not just one of the suite doors, but I'll be looking at pretty well all of the suite doors, and you'll see that they're all sealed pretty tight. I'm not here to tell you how to seal your doors. I'm merely here to tell you how a makeup air unit is supposed to work The code and the city can require the Kirchhoffs to bring fresh air down to your unit for the required air exchange. But once it's there, it's going to be up to you whether you use it or not. You know what they say, you can bring a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Wife is actually cleaning our bathroom fan. You've seen our makeup air come out of in the corridor and in under our door. Now we're going to shine this all up, and we're going to show you the air as it goes out. The moist air that's in our unit will be going out, but we want to make sure it's all shiny clean, so we're putting some clean air into our environment. So thank you for cleaning up and shining up our bathroom grills there. That is awesome. Okay, very good, thank you. Here is where the makeup air exits our unit in our building, out into the atmosphere. All filtered for the birds and the animals. Thanks to the Kirchhoffs, our developer for the MUA, or makeup air. It is not only good for us to live on the inside, but those on the outside as well. But if a lot of us don't have an opening in our door, that it can affect the balancing of all of the units in the condo. Now, Holger is just showing us where the shaft is, and this will go right from the very top all the way down, and it will go into the corridors where every one of the units going down. And that is where that air comes, and we send it all the way down to you. So don't forget to use it. Hey, this is fresh air to help you keep your humidity down and have you a healthier place to live and a healthier place for your flooring and all the other things in there too, so you got the right humidity.
Our filter door, and this is where we pull the filters out and exchange them.
We even clean the air before we send it down to you.
So the air is coming that way, going that way, and going straight down into the building.
Holger, we went down to the corridor and we checked, and they are all getting the makeup air. So that's fantastic. It's doing its job. I want to show you the chiller now, but I don't want you to get confused. The makeup air and the chiller are totally separate. The makeup air is strictly for the air that comes in, does air exchange in your unit. The chiller is for your air conditioning in the hot summer, plus the air conditioning in the common areas. We have a contracted service provider that helps us with this, but Holger or our building manager has to keep a close eye that it doesn't get dirty and do damage. It's much like we have on a radiator. You see the cores or the fins there now. And to actually change the thermal temperature so we get cool air for down below. So he has to make sure that those are clean, and the people that are servicing them keep those clean for good thermal transfer so we get the proper cooling. I won't say anything more about the chillers. We'll have a series on the chillers a little later on. Back to our makeup air. Other than from time to time some very strong winds, we actually have very good clean weather up here. And you can even see from the birds, they quite enjoy it out there. And I would think that both the makeup air and the chiller would too. And the only thing I worry about sometimes is in the winter, the cold, the temperature, and making sure that we got strong enough glycol that we don't do any damage to it. Our building manager is right on top of when we have fires to make sure that we have our filters changed. I believe he told you back there when we were listening to him that in a fire season he can sometimes have to change the filters actually every week. Also too, pollen is another thing in the spring. Trees are blossoming out. We're getting a fair amount of pollen. We have also some areas where whether it's street cleaners, we stay on top of keeping the air clean by the 6 different filters that we have in there. We followed the makeup air right down and under our door into our unit. Because of privacy, I understand why many don't want to have their doors opened up to let air in. Then when we have high winds, if the doors aren't sealed, you're going to hear a noise as well. So if you have a makeup air unit like this on the roof of your condo unit, then learn about it and see how that you can make it work for you. It's time now that we're going to have to bring this video to a close. Thank you for coming on Condo Living with us. It was great to have you.